Welcome to a world forgotten by time, where echoes of the past linger in the shadows. In this captivating journey, we unveil the secrets of abandoned places. Join us as we explore these hauntingly beautiful landscapes frozen in solitude. North Brother Island. This island is located in New York City's East River between the mainland Bronx and Rikers Island. North Brother Island was once the site of the Riverside Hospital for quarantinable diseases, but is now uninhabited. The islands had long been privately owned, but were purchased by the federal government in 2007 with some funding from the Trust for Public Land. They were then designated as sanctuaries for water birds. Riverside Hospital had been founded in the 1850s as the smallpox hospital to treat and isolate victims of that disease. Mary Mallon, also known as Typhoid Mary, was once confined to the island for over 2 decades until she died there in November 1938. Because of her contagious illness, she had been declared a public menace in 1915. She suffered a stroke in 1932 and was thereafter confined to the hospital. Bodie Island. Bodie is a ghost town in the Bodie Hills east of the Sierra Nevada mountain range in Mono County, California, United States. It is about 75 miles southeast of Lake Tahoe and 12 miles east-southeast of Bridgeport, at an elevation of 8,379 feet. Bodie became a boom town in 1876 after the discovery of a profitable line of gold. By 1879 it had a population of 7,000 to 10,000. The town went into decline in the subsequent decades and came to be described as a ghost town by 1915. The U.S. Department of the Interior recognizes the designated Bodie Historic District as a National Historic Landmark. It receives about 200,000 visitors yearly. Bodie State Historic Park is partly supported by the Bodie Foundation. Ilha de Queimada Grande, Snake Island. Snake Island is an island off the coast of Brazil in the Atlantic Ocean. The island is small in size, only 43 hectares, and has a temperate climate. The island's terrain varies considerably, ranging from bare rock to rainforest. The island is the only natural home of the critically endangered, venomous Bothrops insularis, golden lancehead pit viper, which has a diet of birds. The snakes became trapped on the island thousands of years ago following the end of the last ice age when rising ocean levels disconnected the island from the mainland. Queimada Grande is closed to the public in order to protect both people and the snake population. Access is available only to the Brazilian Navy and selected researchers vetted by the Chico Mendes Institute for Biodiversity Conservation, the Brazilian Federal Conservation Unit. Haliadova Palace Hotel. When the Haliadovo Palace Hotel opened in the 1970s, it was one of the most luxurious vacation spots in former Yugoslavia. Bob Guccione, the owner of Penthouse magazine, invested $45 million into the resort, allowing it build a glamorous casino. Penthouse Pets served guests champagne, lobster, and endless caviar. But the hotel fell into financial trouble less than a year after opening. The whole resort eventually closed around 1991 when civil war broke out. Today it is completely abandoned, furniture has been stolen, and windows are smashed. Pripyat. Pripyat is an abandoned city in northern Ukraine, located near the border with Belarus. Named after the nearby river Pripyat, it was founded on February 4, 1970 as the 9th Atomgrad, a type of closed town in the Soviet Union, to serve the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The ghost town left by the worst nuclear disaster of all time is being taken over by nature and urban explorers. On April 26, 1986, during a test to see how much power was needed to keep the number 4 reactor operating in the event of a blackout, the number 4 reactor of Chernobyl nuclear station exploded, causing fire, which led in the following days to huge damage of the building, releasing extremely dangerous amounts of radioactive chemicals into the air, which over time contaminated millions of square miles in dozens of European nations. The IAEA estimates that approximately 30 people were killed by the explosion and related radiation exposure, with several thousand additional deaths due to higher cancer incidence possible over the long term. Already, after only 3 decades of abandonment, Pripyat is beginning to be swallowed up by the surrounding forest. Someday soon, it will no doubt be completely overgrown. Subscribe for more exciting and informative content.